Okay, if you guys are catching this video and you're like, what the heck is he doing because of all the live stream videos that I've been posting today, I hope I might even using, oh, this is even the right microphone. I don't even know if I'm using the right microphone. Is this it? I don't know which one. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? I don't know what microphone's being used. I don't know how the sound quality is. Where are the microphone settings when you're live streaming? Okay. Anyway, if you guys can hear me okay, that's great. If you saw on my channel, there's been a weird crap today because I started recording the stream and had the wrong microphone set up on it, and so then I realized that was like a minute and a half video, and I stopped recording, started recording again with the correct microphone, and then I meant to set the minute 30 video private, and I set the actual live stream private. So I sat for an hour and did 2 playthroughs, and no one showed up, and I'm like, well, I guess people are busy today, which is fine. But I did a whole thing by myself for an hour, and I was like, well, I'll leave these up, and people can watch them later. It's cool. And then when I was looking at my YouTube stuff, I realized it was at the private. So I'm gonna stream for another hour because I told you guys I'd do a stream today. So, but it's only as fun as people that are here. So we're gonna see if a couple people more pop in, and then I'd like to do some viewer suggested stuff. So I want to know what setups you guys want to see, and we can do some stuff with that. So I'll give it a few more minutes, and if you guys want to see some specific stuff, we can roll with that. Otherwise, I mean, I did 2 playthroughs already today, so if you guys want to go back and watch that, that'll be fine too. I just am concerned. I just don't know if I can change some settings here. Okay. I'll do at least one. I'll do more. And again, I don't know which microphone because it's not my plugged-in microphone. I don't know what mic is picking up the sound, and I don't know how I can change it midstream. I would look into getting. I would look to see. There's like a couple sets that like haven't been printed in a while, or are like I would look to see what's out. If you plan on getting everything, right? So there's 2 ways to answer this question. If you plan on getting everything, then I would look to see what like if there's any sets right now that are like hard to find or like haven't been in print in a while, and like if you see it for a reasonable price or you see it for MSRP. I think X-Men might be one of those. I would go for that stuff. I would first go for stuff that you can't find available or it's not available everywhere. Like that's the first stuff, just because who knows when it's going to be printed again. If that's not your concern, you're just looking for like, and I say that it will probably be printed eventually, so it's not like it'll never be printed again. It may take a while. I think there was like a long time between Fantastic Four being printed and then it's reprint. Villains hasn't been reprinted in a while, so there's that. If you're just looking, yeah, I think they're both out of print. So if you find them at a good price, if you find them for like $40 or $60 or something, $40 is MSRP, I think. If you find them for $60 or something, maybe grab them. If you're just wanting to like expand off of stuff based on like card mechanics and fun cards to play with and stuff, I do have a tier list video. It hasn't been updated in the past year or so, so there's a couple of sets that haven't been included. But like I really like Champions. A lot of the characters in that I liked lots of small box. I liked Paint the Town Red's nice. Mysterio is one of my favorite masterminds to fight against. He's in Paint the Town Red. It's a small box. Annihilation just came out, and that's pretty cool. And it's the newest set they have out now. Noir is another really good small box. But yeah, I mean World War Hulk and Dark City are I think the two best, just like straight up expansions. Like those are the two. Like if you're starting out and like I think you're at a really good spot starting with those two. So yeah, I would say if you're going for small box Champions, Noir, and I like Annihilation, like I said. The Venom set's pretty good too. The Venom small box I like a lot. I'm just trying to think of the heroes in those sets more so than anything else. Even the Revelations it's pretty good, and that's like a medium box. So that's kind of what I would start going towards. It really comes down to like who's your favorite character. Oh well, okay. I was gonna say it comes down to who's your favorite, but Hulk is your favorite. So yeah, that makes sense. Plus, what's really great about World War Hulk is the transform stuff. That's my favorite mechanic in this game. So, but is there anything specific you want to see, like a setup or a hero combination or a particular mastermind, and I can go from there and make a playthrough for that right now? Then we can do that. Otherwise, we may just call it a day. And I apologize to everyone who's going to watch this later that I messed up the stream and see, like, you want me to do Secret Wars stuff? I can. We can do the Secret Wars Volume 1 and 2. So I don't know. You can see. I don't know who would we use from which set. Trying to remember what each one adds. Secret Wars 2. It's got Spider-Gwen and Agent Venom and Cap and the Devil and Shang-Chi. Yeah, let's do okay. Secret Wars 1 stuff's like Thanos, Miles Morales, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Namor, Black Panther. It's like Illuminati. Well, I want to use Cap and the Devil because he's one of my favorite cards. So let's kind of clear this stuff out of the way. Yep, I'll add Black Panther in too. Let me just move this out of the way. All right. Okay, so here's Cap and the Devil. We've got Cap and the Devil. We've got Black Panther. And then let's use, let me grab, I think I'm going to get Elsa Bloodstone. All right, so we're going to use them. And then we need Scheme. Oh, and then, because we're going to do Enthrall the Barons of Battle World, because that's a scheme from Secret Wars. So I'm using Secret Wars Volume 1 and 2 stuff, I think, because I think Black Panther 1? Yeah, so we're doing a mix. So, and then, okay, yeah, we're doing Enthrall the Barons of Battle World. So I did stream for an hour. However, I thought it was, I set it to private by mistake. So I streamed for an hour, nobody showed up, so I quit. And then I was like, oh, that's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Like, it's whatever. And then I was looking at, I had done something with the first video where I had the wrong microphone, and I hope this, you said it sounds okay, so I hope it's okay. I had the first video that was like a minute and a half that I had that video with the wrong mic, so I instead of deleting it, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna set this to private real quick, and then I'll delete it later. And then I set the live stream to private that I was currently on, rather than the that video, that like minute and a half video. So yeah, I was sitting here for an hour playing, and nobody came. I was like, oh well, at least they can watch it later. I mean, that's what I mean. I sit here and play most of the time, and nobody's here watching me because I'm recording. So it's not like it wasn't. It was just like, oh, I just record a couple playthroughs and that's fine. But now that I figured out my mistake and now people are showing up, we'll actually do a legitimate playthrough. So I at least got to do one, because I feel bad that I set this is my last one for the year and then I screwed something up. So we have Enthrall the Barons of Battle World as the villain group, or not the villain group, it's the scheme, which is a twist. I need Mastermind, and I need villains, and I need henchmen. So for the Mastermind, oh, thank you. For the Mastermind, I'm going to do Dr. Doom. I know he's not from Secret Wars, but it'll be kind of fitting for that. But then we need Scheme. No, we need villains. So with the villains, let's do... Okay, not Doom? Okay, who do you suggest? Give me somebody else. I mean, I'm just picking him, but we can do somebody else. And I'll figure out the villains in the meantime. We can do Domain of Apocalypse for the villain group, because that's their Secret Wars Volume 1. I do have World War Hulk, yeah. I have every set except for the MCU base set. Okay. And then for henchmen, we'll do... Let's see. We'll do Savage Land Mutates because that's just a good one to use. All right, so I can get a Mastermind from World War Hulk. We can do that. Oh yeah, so maybe we'll do King Hulk. That's fine. So shuffling, I've always shuffled, like I've always known how to shuffle like this, but basically it's just like taking a group of cards out and then just putting it on top, and then just doing that a bunch, and I mix it in with, like it's not a bridge per se, but like it's effectively acting like a bridge because I don't want to bend my cards. So I just take a portion of the cards, split that as evenly as possible in between. I do that 3 or 4 times, and then hit them with this shuffle. It's like they shuffle like that in Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know if you ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh, but they shuffle like that in Yu-Gi-Oh. But I've always known how to shuffle like that. So my grandma would shuffle like that when she plays solitaire and stuff. So that's just how I've always known. So I'm gonna do King Hulk, even though because it came first, but we'll do that. I haven't fought King Hulk in a while, so I'm down with that. Nope, wrong box. Where'd my Mastermind box go? Century is hard. Okay, here we go. Okay, King Hulk. Okay, so we've got King Hulk here. So he gets +1 attack for each Warbound villain in the city and escape pile. Since we're not using Warbound, we'll be using Domain of Apocalypse instead because that's the advanced solo rules per the villain set says. We use whatever group we're using in place of the one the Mastermind leads if we're not using it. Mouse Strike is each player KOs a Warbound villain from their victory pile or gains a wound. Illuminati is pretty hard too. Or gains a wound, and then King Hulk transforms. He has Wounded Fury and is transformed, and he's World Breaker, which is +1 attack. He gets +1 attack for each wound in my discard pile. And then his Mouse Strike as each player reveals their hand, KOs a card from their hand discard pile that has the same name as card in the HQ, and he transforms. Then we're doing Enthrall the Barons of Battle World. So it's 8 twists 1 through 7. The villain in the city or escape pile with the highest printed attack ascends to become a new Mastermind. It gets +2 attack, and it gets the ability. Each player discards a card with cost equal to the Mastermind's printed victory points. Twist 8 is the villain in each player's victory pile with the highest printed attack ascends in the same way, and then Evil wins when there are 6 Masterminds. So we're gonna nut those in the bud as soon as possible. But those of you guys who those are joining late or didn't see this hero setup we're going to be using Elsa Bloodstone, Black Panther, and Captain the Devil. Let's kind of just hop into it real quick. And again, this is Captain the Devil's from Secret Wars 2, Elsa Bloodstone's from Secret Wars 2, and then Black Panther from Secret Wars 1. So let me go ahead and we'll get to flip over the next one. So first we have Master Strike. So we're going to gain a wound because we can't fulfill that. So we're going to take the wound here. He'll transform. And then he's 11 right now because of this. Well, I appreciate you watching them later on. I know that sometimes like coming up at the time is kind of hard, but I was trying to do a stream every month, but it just became kind of crazy this past couple months. So I appreciate you guys coming through now, and I'm sorry I got confused. I messed stuff up. So there at least is a 2 playthroughs worth of content available to watch later, and then we'll have this one. So it'll total up to be about what a typical stream is like. But I try to do 3 or 4 playthroughs and stream for about an hour. Stream for about 2 hours when I do stream. But I'm thinking maybe going forward, because I was trying to do a live stream every month. and it gets like towards the end of the year, it's been so crazy that I may stream less often throughout the year, but I'll stream for longer when I do stream. So like there won't be probably stream for the rest of this year, but when I do stream again, maybe January or February, I'll stream for maybe 3.5, 4 hours instead of 2. So that's kind of my thought. Anyway, let's kind of keep going here. So we got Apocalyptic Blink came out. So we can't really fight her. Obviously, she's 5 attack, but we've got 5 recruit here. So first and foremost, the question is, what do I want to grab? Now, we're going to rely a lot on Spectrum here. So what I'm going to do, because we've got the recruit now, is grab Bloodstone Pendant. It's 2 recruit. And then if I have Spectrum, I KO a card from my hand or discard pile. If I do so, I get +1 recruit. So that means I have to reveal 3 different hero classes. I don't have to play them, just have to reveal them, and I get that ability. So, all right, another Apocalyptic Blink here. We're at 3 and 3, which we knew we would have due to the fact that, you know, that's what was left. So let's grab Cat-like Reflexes, 1 recruit, and draw a card for his effect. And that'll also, that's 2 colors. So although I think it's yellow and red, and that 1 card is yellow, so we're not gonna be able to get the Spectrum ability off it quite yet. But we'll be able to use that card to kind of start KOing the wounds when we get them, and we can start getting rid of our gray heroes. All right. Another Master Strike here. I have to KO a card from... Each player reveals their hand and KOs a card from my hand or discard pile that has the same name as a card in the HQ. I don't have one, so we're going to flip him back. He's going to get +1 for each one of the villains here. All right. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2. We'll grab Monster Hunter. She's 3 attack. Patrol the sewers if they're empty, rescue a bystander. And then she's got, she just has Patrol the sewers. And then I'll grab Jurassic America for 2. 1 recruit. It's got Spectrum. I get +2 recruit. And we'll end the turn. All right. Scheme Twist. So this will ascend to become a new Mastermind. She's 5 attack. No, 7 attack. I have to put something on the bottom. All right. So we'll play that. We'll draw a card. This actually goes to 10 now because there's only 1. I've got 4 recruit. Oh, well, I just have played so much of it that, yeah. But, well, actually, it's probably slower because I'm actually talking. If I'm just playing by myself. I like Champions. And it's one of my favorite sets, so yeah. But we're going to grab Patriotic Chomp here. It's Spectrum, so he gets +2 attack, but he's 2 attack just right off the bat. And then we'll end the turn. But Champions, yeah, I think a lot of those heroes, like, let's see, who's in that set? Miss Marvel is really good. She's in that set. There's Viv Vision. She's pretty good. I think Miss Marvel is my favorite of that set. Nova I like from that set a lot. Totally Awesome Hulk. He's not bad. He's probably my least favorite of the heroes. Gwenpool's pretty good from that set too. Oh crap. Gwenpool's really good from that set too. Oh, they have board games. Okay. No. I don't. The only other game that I play that's not Marvel Legendary is Aliens Encounters, Legendary Aliens Encounters. And I haven't played that in a very long time, but I have it. I have it under my desk. There's I really like deck building games, but I don't have any other ones. I thought about getting the Transformers one that's going to come out this year, but I haven't decided if I want to or not. But no, I just do this and play video games, and that's pretty much my whole deal. All right, we got this. This will ascend, become another Mastermind. And he's going to drop down to 9. We have to put something on the bottom. We have to deal with that stuff as soon as we possibly can. Oh, let's get this. We're going to have to deal with the mastermind situation because if there's 6, we lose. So do this. We'll draw a card. We've got 3 and 3 here. We'll kill Savage Land Mutates. So when at the end of our next, when we draw our new hand, we'll get to draw an extra card. And then I'll get a sidekick here. And then we'll end the turn. So we've got this. Come on. Scheme Twist. There is not. What does it say? Okay, so there isn't any more to come out, so that's okay. Oh. I'm going to put this on the bottom. Okay. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit and 2 attack. With the recruit, let's grab another Bloodstone Pendant for 5 of it, and then for the other 2, I'll get another sidekick. We'll end the turn. I have all these gray heroes I got to start thinning out. That's the problem with shuffling like this. As ends up being a utter and complete mayhem. All right. All right, we got Apocalyptic Rogue. All right, so now we do have some Spectrum goodness here. So we're going to play this. I do have 3 hero classes. So we're going to KO this. It's going to give me +1 recruit. Oh, I do it a lot, but yeah. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recruit because of Spectrum. So we're going to grab this, which is Prodigy of Ulysses Bloodstone. 6 attack. If I have Spectrum, I get +3 attack. It is transform, and because you get the transform stuff. Transform is my favorite keyword by far, because I think it's just a cool mechanic that like you can change up your kind of stuff, you know, depending on how stuff goes. I think it's such a fun mechanic. So I hope we get another set with it soon, because it's the best. And like we've revisited a lot of keywords, so I'd like that to be revisited at some point. All right, we're gonna do this. We'll rescue Bystander, which is gonna be Heartless Computer Scientist. He's gonna be a hero. 2 recruit, but if I play a black hero, I can KO a card from my hand discard pile. We're gonna draw a card. We're going to play this and draw a card. So I've got 1 attack from that I gotta remember. Set this here, remember the 1 attack. They were all red, so I don't get the Spectrum bump. But I've got 5 attack there. That's really unfortunate. I've got 5 attack. Let's grab Multifaceted Genius. It's 2 attack. For each multicolored hero I've played this turn, I get +1. I don't know a lot about the Immortal Hulk story, but I'd be down with whatever. I mean, I'm always down with more legendary, so yeah. I mean, I'd be fine with that. I want a 2099 box because I want Spider-Man 2099. All right, we got Master Strike here. So we have to KO a villain, Warbound villain, which in this case is Domain of Apocalypse. We can't do that, so we're going to gain a wound. Then we have to deal with their Master Strikes, which is each player discards a cards with cost equal to the printed victory points. So I've discarded 2 3 cost cards, and I don't have either. But he'll transform. I think he's still 11. Play another card from the villain deck. This will ascend. Become another mastermind here. We have to put a card on the bottom. And yeah. I've got 5 recruit and I've got 1 attack. Let's see. I will grab this for 4 and we'll end the turn. All right. Now it's time to turn things around. It's time to turn my life around. We have 4 masterminds, which this is not a good place to be in at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We've got Apocalyptic Magneto. He can ascend to a mastermind on his own too. But he only ascends. This Master Strike effect only happens if he ascends through escaping, so we're not going to deal with that. So I like them. So usually you can pick up a small like a set. A lot of the small boxes you can pick them up and pick any 3 of the heroes and play them like solo like pretty well. Like they have a lot of really good synergy. However, this box to me, you can't like mixing like Sunspot and Wolfsbane doesn't really work well because Sunspot works off of sunlight so much and Wolfsbane works off of moonlight so much that it's like they don't really mix well. So like having one of them and another thing works really well. I'm not like a huge X-Men expert. Like, I mean, I'm fine with the X-Men, but I don't know a lot of their stuff. But the New Mutants, the heroes are really cool in that set. And so what I do for that, first off, the one thing that I have an issue is like I have a hard time remembering what's Moonlight, what's Sunlight. Moonlight, most of the cards in the HQ have to be an even number for Moonlight, and then if it's Sunlight, most of the cards in the HQ have to be an odd number card cost. Moonlight's 9 letters, which is an odd number. Sunlight's 6 or 8 letters, which is an even number, which is how I remember even and odd. And then what I do is I have something to replicate, to signify Sunlight and Moonlight. So I have this with the Soul Rock and a Lunatone. That if it's like Sunlight, in this case this would be Sunlight. I put it on my hero deck. I know it's Sunlight based on this. Then if something leaves, it's the other way around. Yeah, Sunlight's 7, Moonlight is, wait a minute. Sunlight is 8. Which way? One of them's one way and the other one's the other way. I thought, hold on. I thought Moonlight was odd. Am I wrong on that? I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm not surprised. Moonlight's ability works only when most of the heroes in the HQ have an odd number cost. So yeah, Sunlight's even, Moonlight's odd. Moonlight has 9 letters, which is odd. Sunlight has 8 letters, which is even, which is how I remember. But in this case, we have more evens than odds, so this would be Sunlight. So I put this on top of my hero deck, and then if something leaves and I have to replace it, I have to move this card off, put the new card there, and then I'll assess it again. So that's how I keep track of it for those heroes. So anyway, let's just keep going with this. I got caught up here. Okay, so we're gonna first off, we do have Spectrum for this because we have green, we have blue, black, or red, black. So there's 9 attack there, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 for having a multicolored hero. And 2 recruit, we're going to take out both of these here. So reveal top card deck, draw to teleport it. I'm going to draw it, and then we're going to do it again. I'm going to draw this as well. I'm going to play this, and I'm going to KO this for the Spectrum to get my +1 recruit. And then I have 6 recruit now. So let's get... Stalk the Urban Jungle. When you defeat a villain on the rooftops or streets, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. All right, so that cleared up some stuff for us. Yay. Scheme Twist. This will ascend. And again, because this card already becomes a mastermind if he escapes. So escape Magneto sends to mastermind and gains the ability Master Strike, whatever. In the particular context here, he's ascending through the scheme, not through escaping, so he's not going to get this Master Strike effect. His Master Strike effect is going to be relative to what the scheme says. So I'll have to discard a card that costs 6 when a strike comes up. That's just to make sure we're not going to, because a lot of times when mechanics start crossing over, it's confusing. Yeah, we'll see how well we'll do here. So I'm going to play this. I have Spectrum because there's yellow, there's red, and there's black. So I'll KO this. I'll get a recruit for that. So there's 3, 4. We're going to draw a card. 5, 6, 7 recruit. And then I get Spectrum for this, which is 4, 5 attack. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. We'll get Feeding Grounds here. Patrol the Streets. If it's empty, KO card from here in discard pile. But it's a 3 attack card, so that'll be good. And then when the turn, because I don't have enough to fight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another Savage Land mutates there. We've got 4 and 2. I'll get another Patriotic Chomp, and then that's all there. I still just need to get rid of these gray heroes. I've only got rid of like 1. So all right. All right, we can do something here. Okay. Scheme Twist. This will ascend. She's going to be 8. And then I'm going to put something on the bottom. So yeah, this is getting a little crazy, but that's okay. We'll do this and draw a card. I'll play this and KO this with Spectrum. I have Spectrum here. And get recruits for that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recruit and 8 attack because I got Spectrum for both of these. So we'll take out one of these Apocalyptic Rogues. Reveal top card of the hero deck. The player of your choice gains it. That's her fight effect. Ooh! Oh, buddy! Oh! We get this card for free! This is Dino Roar of Triumph. 6 attack whenever you defeat a villain this turn. Each villain and Mastermind adjacent gets -2. Yes, I'm looking forward to that too because I'd like to see another Black Panther card. And then, of course, just having more characters in that realm is going to be fun. And we'll get probably a Claw Mastermind. All right, so I got that for free from that. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 recruit. So with that, let's go ahead and grab another one of these stock Urban Jungles. And I'll get a Sidekick, and we can end the turn. Oh, buddy. All right. Savage Land mutates here. Okay, so we're going to play this. I'm going to patrol the streets. They're empty. So we're going to KO a hero. So that's gone. So that's 3, 4, 5. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. 2 recruit. We'll kill both of these, which lets us draw an extra card at the end of our turns. Then I'll get a Sidekick. I get that as a Sidekick. It took 2 to 3 years to play Armsel after I bought him. They brought that ability back too, I think. Abomination got brought back in the Inhuman set. Scheme Twist. There's no one to ascend. And that's Scheme Twist number 7. So the next one's going to pull somebody out of my thing. He can be hard, though, yeah. I mean, he can be pretty tough. All right, let's start doing some damage here. We have 4, 10, 11, 12, 13 because of Spectrum. 14, 15, 16, 17. We're going to play this. We have got Spectrum, so we're going to KO this to get a recruit. So there's 3 recruit there. But let's see. I said 10, 11, 12, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 attack, and 5 recruit. So it's 21 attack. Let's kill. Heck, let's just take out all these other master. Well, let's take out. Let's see. This is 8, and this is 10. The next scheme is going to twist. Is going to push out one of these villains back into a mastermind. So I'm going to leave Magneto there. I'll take out this rogue here. We'll do her fight effect. I'll get this as a card, and then we'll take out Hulk. Each other player reveals their hand and discards a hero that isn't green, and it isn't green. King Hulk transforms, so I don't have a hand to do that with. So, however, I do have 5 recruit. So let's grab another one of these Patriotic Chomps here, and we can end the turn. All right, that was fun. I think my favorite Mastermind solo is probably, well, I only play solo. I haven't played with other people in like well over a year. And then before that was probably another year. But I think Mysterio is one of my favorites to play against. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay. We've got Apocalyptic Weapon X. Now let's see if we can start focusing on taking out Homeboy here. I've got Spectrum. We'll get rid of that. That gives us 5 recruit, and then we have only 6 attack. No, we have 7 attacks. Sorry. So we have enough to kill this. So we'll kill him. KO one of our heroes, and then with our 5 recruits, I'll just get a sidekick. Let's ignore that. All right. All right. Time to do some more damage here. Bystander. He's going to grab that. All right. This and this will let us draw 2 cards. We're going to patrol the sewers. They're empty. We'll get a rescue bystander. Let us get a sidekick. We have Spectrum here. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, and 4. We're going to kill King Hulk again. We're going to get Mirage. So she's a hero with draw 1. Or she's draw a card and she's 1 recruit. You get +1 attack, +1 recruit for each green hero, and then he transforms. I have no green heroes, so I get no recruit for that. And I have 4 recruit for my stuff. So I'll get a sidekick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Secret Wars Volume 1 gives you these sidekicks too, so that's another reason to get. That's another good reason to get that. The actually the very first epic mastermind I beat was Mojo, Epic Mojo. Yeah, he's pretty. He can be challenging too, but doing him epic I think is a lot more fun because he's harder, obviously. All right, we got a Master Strike here, so I have to reveal my hand and KO something that exists in my hand and or the from the HQ. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm KOing this. And then he'll transform, and then I have to discard a card that costs 6. So this card gets discarded because that's the other Mastermind effect. And then we've got another Apocalyptic Weapon X there. So we'll play this. We'll draw 2 cards. Let's see. We've got our Spectrum here because there's yellow, blue, and green. We'll KO something. So we'll KO this. There's 1 recruit, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit, 7, 8 recruit. We played a tech hero, so we'll get to KO another card from our hand or discard pile. So there's 8 recruit there. We'll get King Wakanda with that, which is gain 3 sidekicks. And we're playing an Illuminati hero. I get to put them on top of my deck. And then I've got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 attack. So we'll hit King Hulk again. After you put this in your victor pile, cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage. I get to avoid that due to the fact that I have a Hulk card in my victory pile. And we'll end the turn. So I can take out King Hulk, but I still got to kill Magneto because there can't be any masterminds left for us to win the game. So I got to still kill him, and preferably before the last scheme twist, because then that'll be another mastermind I have to kill. Oh, crap. I just ran over a card. Oh, not too bad, though. Oh, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Gage. Go ahead and also, I messed up and there's another video, so watch that one too. This stream will be this playthrough, and then there's another stream that so if you guys are now just catching it, and I said this earlier, I started a stream at noon Central Time. I had the wrong microphone set up, and I still do now, but you guys can hear me. And I stopped that video, started a new stream with the correct microphone, and then in trying to make it to where I didn't have the other video up, I set it to private, not knowing that I set the stream I was currently streaming private and the other video up the hour that I was streaming. So I had streamed for an hour and nobody came because it was set to private. And then I realized what happened, came back up at a 1, and started this up, and now we're here. So, anywho, let's go ahead and play the next card from the little deck. Master Strike. So again, we're gonna have to KO something from the hand. Okay, the card I'm gonna get rid of will be this one, because there it is. And I have to discard a card that costs 6. So this will get discarded, which obviously is very fun. And then he'll transform, and then we'll play another card from the villain deck, and it's going to be a Apocalyptic Blink. Okay, so we got to make some kind of play here, because now we're in a weird spot that the next card's a Scheme Twist. That's going to force another Mastermind to come out, so I have to kill 2 Masterminds next turn, so I have to figure out exactly how I want to do this. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and kill the last Hulk here. Each villain in the escape pile with the highest print attack enters the sewers, and he transfers. Okay, so the villain with the highest printed attack is going to enter the sewers, which is going to be Apocalyptic Weapon X. This is actually going to do me a good thing, because it'll make it easier to kill. Next thing, so this is our Mastermind. We're going to end the turn, so I have to hope something comes of this. So here's this. So the last scheme says each player... the villain in each player's victory pile with the highest print attack ascends the same way. So that is going to be Apocalyptic Rogue. So she's out. She's 8. I got to make 18 attack to win this game. And one of my best chances just got used. So we're either going to win the game or we're going to end in a draw. Now let's take a look here. And we actually might win this game. So we'll play this and get our 3 sidekicks. We're going to play this. We've got spectrums 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 23. And that's 18. All right. So, and actually I can kill this too, and that's 5. And then I can kill the other things. And actually draw 2. Yeah, anyway, that's it. All right, so we won. So we did win this. So let's count the points up real quick. That's going to be 30 right there. And then this is 35. This is 40. This is 51. So 51 points. And then minus 24 is going to be 51 minus 24 is 27. So 27 points. So we did win this one. So last turn, but we managed to make it work. This one took a long time. I feel like it took a while to get going. But once we got going, it turned out to be it worked out really, really well. So I know that I usually do 3, but it's nearing 2 hours since I started. So if you guys just make sure to go back if you haven't, and if you're just now catching this, I posted another video with 2 other playthroughs. One was kind of a disaster, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the heck was going on, and it was really hard. But I did the first playthrough. The first one was like Korvac Saga, and I think I used Brainstorm. I used Ronin, and I used Ruby Summers. So I won that one. The second one was Evil Deadpool, and I don't even know who the heck I was using, but I got destroyed. I didn't get destroyed. I actually took 3 tactics. One got sent back because of its ability, so I took 2, though. Evil Deadpool's hard. Evil Deadpool's really hard. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for coming through, even though I screwed up. Catch the other video, and then I'll see you guys next week, the day after Thanksgiving. So I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving. I was going to use the stream today to talk about the Spider-Man trailer, but I'll probably do that in my next playthrough. And actually, by the time that playthrough comes out, the first episode of the Hawkeye have come out. So we'll have a lot I'll talk about maybe in that playthrough. But anyway, so I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving, and I'll see you guys on Black Friday, I guess. That'll be when the next playthrough comes out. So thank you guys so much for showing up, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.